pal.
Hi, pal.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal.
Hi, pal.
Hey, pal.
And episode 3, boys and girls. Hey, pals.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal.
I'd like to thank everyone. We made it to episode 3. This is pretty exciting, guys.
The over wins.
The over definitely came in. We definitely came in. So when I started this whole thought process for us, this is actually the dream team. This is what I envisioned. These 4. Dino's not with us this week. He's on a yoga retreat in Tennessee. Dino, I hope you're doing well. Just real quick, does anyone here do any yoga? What's the thought process on yoga, real quick?
Yeah, I'm actually a yoga instructor. Don't I look like it?
I knew that. No, I knew that.
No yoga for me.
No yoga?
No yoga for this pal.
Nick?
No.
Edward.
Never thought about doing it.
All right.
Namaste.
Namaste. Dino, we hope you're having the trip of your lifetime. With that being said.
Can you imagine Dino in tights?
No.
Imagine Dino's yoga outfit right now.
Imagine us in tights.
He's got his Yeezys.
That's worse.
Yeezys, some falafel, and a salad. I think that was episode.
Why am I thinking Xanadu right now when I look at him?
Thinking about you, pal. Hopefully that's okay. All right, so we have all our friends. This is my original dream team, and pretty much of every facet of my Connecticut and Daytona Beach life is sitting here right now. I'd like to welcome one of my oldest and dearest friends for 30 years, Mr. Edward Jerolman.
Thanks, Mikey.
Better known as EJ Scratch.
Pleasure to be here, my friend.
How about a big hey, pal, for
Welcome, pal. Hey, pal.
Hey, pal.
Nick?
Hey, pal.
It's my hockey pal right there. It's my hockey pal.
Eddie, real quick,
pal.
So I originally asked you to be on here, and you have no time for anyone. You claim that you have to work, and then we found out your schedule, and we know that's not real. So what is you heard the first show, and now you're on episode 3. How do you feel about that?
I thought the first show was really good. Like, I had no issues with it at all. I thought it was entertaining. I actually listened to it while I was in the drive-thru at Chick-fil-A, my favorite establishment.
Shocker.
And I thought you guys were really smooth. I thought it went really well, and I couldn't wait to be on, to be honest.
And you were a little jealous. You weren't part of it, right?
I was super
little
jealous. I never thought you were going to go through with it, to be honest.
Me and Nick were sitting there going, Eddie's got to be fucking miserable. It was so fucking cool. But I will say, we all understand that Anthony's the premier pal, this whole thing. But you're my homie pal from Dancing at Skitter's Day. So that's we'll get into that way later. So gentlemen, this is the Super Bowl Spectacular. This is kind of a big deal for all of us.
Very big deal.
I need to know real quickly, because I hate both teams. I'm okay with Kansas City a little bit. The fact that the Eagles are here makes me sick to my stomach. But I want quickly, Anthony, tell me your thoughts. Are these the 2 teams that should be in there? Are they worthy? And give me your thoughts.
Philadelphia definitely should be there. I mean, it's as much as I dislike the Eagles, they definitely deserve it. I don't think Kansas City was the best team, but they definitely, they're going to make the game competitive. I thought Cincinnati was the better team, but
We both did.
But they simply, didn't have a good enough game plan, as I mentioned before. I think it'll be a fun game, and as long as the refs let the players play, hopefully the right team will win.
Who's the better coach?
Oh, I think the Kansas City coach is the better coach. I think Reed's the better coach. That's my opinion.
I think Andy Reid is going to disrespect the Philadelphia Eagles. I want to make that clear. Eddie, what's your thought process on the Super Bowl? We both know you're a Cowboys fan, so you'll never see a Super Bowl in your lifetime. So tell us what your thought process is, and are you ready for another quarterback? So tell us be honest. I want to hear what your thought process is.
I am like you. I am nauseated by the fact that the Eagles are in.
Disgusting.
I've been just going over this in my head. At first, I started leaning like Eagles, blah, 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 blah. The more I look at it, they had a last place schedule. They really played nobody. They played the Cardinals.
I guess it's a knock on the New York Football Giants, but that's okay, Eddie. It's fine. That's fine.
Sorry, pal.
And the Cowboys.
Hey, pal. Hey,
Hi,
pal.
pal.
Hey, pal. Welcome, pal.
Welcome, pal.
Fire one.
First insult,
Shots are
and
have
first
been fired.
insult
And
at
the pal's not
at
over-
the 4-minute mark. Wow. Okay.
I was
okay.
taking the under, by the
It's
way,
all
for
right.
sure.
Oh boy, go ahead, Eddie. This is great.
Honestly, I just really they played the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's hurt. They played Dallas the first time. Cooper Rush is in there. Everyone they played the Texans. They played these guys. I haven't seen them win like a game against a really good team. They almost lost to the Colts. The Colts were winning 16-10 with less than a minute to go, and somehow the Eagles go down the field. They score. They barely beat the Lions last minute. They beat them 38-35. Like, I just don't see like a signature win where I'm like, wow, they're really good. But like Anthony said, they got a great record. Everyone's talking them up. Everyone I've asked and talked to all like the Eagles.
Defense is ridiculous.
I'm just
Something
not-
doesn't smell right.
I'm not
I know.
sold
Almost
yet.
feels like a trap game.
Yes, sir.
It does.
Mikey, when I tell you everyone,
Smells like a
I'm
trap
at
game.
work, I'm asking everybody, hey, who do you like? Eagles. It's like 90%.
Hold on, let's get
we'll do predictions later.
let's
I'm
get
not
Nick.
giving you a
Let's get Nick in here real quick. Let me just ask you a quick question.
Yeah.
Nick, if the Eagles win, if the Eagles win big, are they the best team in the NFL?
Yeah.
What makes them the best team to you?
To me, I think it's the fact that they are great on both sides of the ball. Defense to me is pretty solid all around. And then the offense, they have the weapons and they use them with Sanders and Brown. And I love Hurts. I think Hurts is awesome. I don't love him as much as
Roll Tide.
Yeah, well, of course.
Yeah,
I don't love him as much as Anthony loves Burrow, but I mean, it's
12
close.
Super Bowls if you heard episode 1. Might be 11 after this year, but it's fine. Oof.
No, I think they're all around great team. And they had an easy schedule if you look at it, but it's still the NFL. You got to earn every win, and I think they did.
How does KC win?
How do they win? Mahomes, Kelsey. If they continue this thing where no one can stop Kelsey, no matter if he's the only weapon available, that he still is there and still scores, and if you can shut him down, I think that changes the game. But I haven't seen a team do it.
I think it's the offensive line of Kansas City determines the winner because they have to protect Mahomes. I mean, if Mahomes has time to throw, if he has time to move,
Time to run.
which is exactly what they neutralized Cincinnati, which I thought Cincinnati just had a simple game plan. Rush him every single time. He's got a one-legged quarterback.
That really was the game plan. It was beautiful.
It was just, they protected him and they gave him enough time to move. And if the offensive line of Kansas City can do that, that's how, to answer your question, I think that's how they win. At the end of the day, it's usually whoever makes the least amount of mistakes wins a big game like this. And on paper, it looks to me like the Eagles, but
You know
tough
what?
game.
You know what I like, Anthony? What you just said. It's funny about Mahomes because he just seems so gifted. Like everything is just so easy coming to him. He got in the league, gets to the Super Bowl the first time. Blah 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 blah. He's got the $500 million contract. He's a gamer, man.
He is
Think
good.
about it. He has a high ankle
Doesn't
sprain.
like to lose.
Right? He had a high ankle sprain the week before.
He's still running.
Normally, a high ankle sprain is a 2 to 6 week injury, minimum. He gets out there and
Thank you,
guts it.
Dr. Marcus Welby.
No,
man
but
is
really.
talented.
But listen,
No, you're right, though.
Listen,
You're
on
absolutely
the
right.
last play of the game, what did he do?
He ran,
scrambled,
sucked it up.
bad ankle, guts it out, and then of course the old Asai, worst play I've ever seen in my
was
entire
horrible.
life with the out of bounds play.
You can watch it happening. You watch the guy run across the field. It's like it was
He's the
scripted.
second guy.
It was like it
I was
was in
gonna say,
slow
it's
motion.
scripted.
He's the second guy there. There was already a guy that knocked him out.
Yeah.
But if you look at the guy, there was a guy that could have pushed him out and just completely just ran by him. NFL's rigged.
So,
Hey, pal.
hey pal, I had Cincinnati, by the way. Hey pal.
Yeah.
Shocking.
We both did. We all did. We all did. So here's funny. We'll go back to my brother-in-law, and this goes back to almost Anthony because your guy's in Kansas City, Spagnuolo. You're a Super Bowl winning defensive coach.
Love him.
With Reed. I think Kansas City can't lose. I'm just letting you know. I think Kansas City wins big. Okay.
Is he making predictions?
Yes,
already?
I'm going to make my prediction. No, we got plenty of time.
Sign here.
But,
No, I'm
but hold on.
saying-
I said that because I'm never betting the Eagles. I'm never betting the Eagles. Never.
Why?
Why? Because I hate the fans.
I hate
the
money.
city.
They are bad.
I hate winning.
I hate John Fetterman.
They are
I hate the
bad.
politics.
Yes.
I hate that whole state.
Let's-
If Kansas City loses, it's going to be a year of backlash from Howard and his eagle-infested cronies.
Aren't Eagles fans really, really a different breed, though?
They are. They're just awful. They're
awful.
the worst. They're the worst fans.
I would not be sitting here today because I was going to go to the Philadelphia Giant game and I would not have returned.
Yeah, why
win
would you
or
go?
lose,
Yeah,
they
why
would
would
have.
you go?
They would have buried me.
Did you guys see the reels? Listen, San Francisco's on their 4th string quarterback. The guy was in the USFL, literally.
Johnson? You're talking about Johnson.
Yes. They're walking out of the stadium after getting a beatdown. Did you see the fans?
Oh, terrible.
I saw 5 to
Brutal.
8-year-olds, 9-year-olds giving them the finger.
Brutal.
Like, it was unbelievable.
Did you see who they
I've never-
elected? They elected John Fetterman. That's all you need to know about that state and their fans.
Facts.
That's it. Like that is just it's just awful. Guys, all right. I'm pretty excited about this because we get an opportunity. I want to get your predictions real quick. Nick, you have everyone's paperwork right there.
I do.
But I'm going to go real quick. We're going to do that towards the end. But right now, Anthony, what's your predicted final score? Winner, final score.
My predicted final score is the Eagles winning 21-17. That is my. And but I'm going to
What's the
say
score?
21-17. I just think at the end of the day, their defense is going to. They've got to have a plan at this point to get to Mahomes, and they're going to destruct. It's not to get off track here, but
Go ahead.
the Giants found a way to beat Brady in the Super Bowl twice by putting pressure on him. They have to know that's the key to victory against Mahomes. You have to slow him up enough, rattle him, get to him. If we can get to Brady, we can get to Mahomes. They have to be able to do that to win. If they don't, and Mahomes has all day, he will eat them apart. And then you could have a blowout with Kansas City. You could.
Nick, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking Eagles win. And the score, 31-17.
This is disgusting. That's 2.
And I feel extra confident now after hearing you say how.
Listen, we're
After
going
you
to
said
do.
KC was
Listen,
opposite
hold on. We're
of
going to do
God.
an extended Super Bowl Knicks picks in a couple of minutes. But let's hear from EJ Scratch. Eddie, what's your thought process on this stupid game?
All right, so obviously it's the Super Bowl, so we have to bet it. I was leaning Eagles at the beginning, but like you said, I can't stand the Eagles. I'm never rooting for them. You want to know what's hysterical, Mikey?
Yes, sir.
I got invited.
Got this, Nick.
I'm going.
Can we cash this?
I know where this is going.
Eddie, the whole everyone we know just went
Load
full
up
blown
on
Eagles.
the
Hey,
Eagles.
Mike, you know they're waiting
my
on
God,
Facebook
This
for our
is
predictions.
your house.
100%.
Guys,
Nick can
the
do your
line's
mortgage. Refi. Take your cash out now.
Break into Anthony's house. Take the silver.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so
Paul's coins.
This is
Takes them
gonna be
back.
Great.
I was leaning Eagles all week, and I just continually heard people other way. Eagles, Eagles, Eagles. So I am going to fade the public
Yes.
because I'm pretty sure that all those big buildings in Vegas were not built on people destroying the Super
And they're
Bowl.
morons, all of them. Everyone who's taken, they're all morons.
this is
Go ahead.
great.
I am going. I have a rule, Mikey. So when I bet hockey,
I'm excited to hear this.
Here we go.
I know you were. So when I bet hockey, let's say a game 7 or the Super Bowl. In football, if it's a game that's like 50-50 and I'm kind of not sure, Anthony, I literally go with the better quarterback. That's why for years I went with Brady, even though I didn't think they were going to win. In hockey, I go with the better goalie in game 7 if it's tight, if I'm not sure. I'm
It's a good way to look at that.
I'm rolling with Mahomes, man.
Beautiful.
I'm rolling with my homeboy, and I'm going to say it's a high-scoring game. I'm going Chiefs 31-30 on a missed extra point is going to be the difference in the game.
Wow. You're going, okay.
What's the over and under? Is it 50?
50 and a half.
50 and a half.
Okay.
Somewhere right now, Howard is doing cartwheels.
Yeah. Him and Gretchen are making out literally after
50
while
and a
watching
half.
this.
Howard's going crazy right now.
50 and a half.
Congratulations, Howard.
There's barrels of Skippy peanut butter getting rubbed all over Sanford,
Right,
Florida.
how he just put in another 1,000 sneakers, Philadelphia Eagle sneakers. In his
All right. So I wrote a prediction earlier, okay? And now I'm changing my prediction.
Do you want me to change it on here?
Shocker.
Yes. So my prediction is going to be KC.
Hold on.
Let's go, Mikey. Come on.
KC, I'm going to put down 37-14.
Wow.
Say it again.
You heard me. 37-14.
37-14.
I say it's an
about that one.
absolute blowout.
The Chiefs.
You want me to change your score?
Yes, please.
All right. So
So 37-14.
It's still over.
We're
I still
talking
like the
about-
over.
Okay.
I still like the over.
This is the Chiefs, not the Kansas City Royals. So just
This is-
checking with you.
we are
Okay,
right.
sorry.
Yes.
Okay.
Did the Royals still have a team?
The
That's
Royals.
funny.
I don't know. We'll
I'm
find
taking
out soon.
I'm taking Bo Jackson from the Kansas City Royals.
All right, good. Hey, look, I got to be honest with you. Somebody's going to win and somebody's going to lose.
We're 2-2 right now.
I think truthfully, it comes down to who makes the least amount of mistakes. For me, Super Bowls have always been that way. It's so hard to handicap this. They're both very good teams.
I'm going to predict it's not a good game. I'm going to predict it's not a good game. I'm going to
A lot
predict
of
it's
them
a
aren't.
blowout by halftime.
A lot of them aren't.
I hope I'm not on the side of.
yeah, you might be right.
You could be. I wouldn't be surprised. The fact that
Might be
to brag. I mean, we'll see.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal. Hey, pal.
Hi, pal.
Hey, pal.
Hey, pal.
Hi, pal.